completing the square. So here's our equation. We got 10x equals x squared plus 2. I need to get the x's on one side and the 7 on the other side. Now, I want that x squared to be positive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift the 10x to the right side here and shift the positive 7 to the left side. And remember, you can do that by just changing the signs, right? If I want this positive 7 to be shifted to this side, I can do that by just changing the sign to minus 7. All right? And if I want to shift the 10x over to the right side, I can do that by just changing the sign and making it a minus 10x. So that's actually kind of an important first step. You want to make sure it's your x squared and then the other x equals whatever the constant is, okay? And now we can start completing the square. So there's something I'm going to have to add to both sides of this equation. And figuring out what you have to add, I think, is not too bad. Because you just look at this term here, the x term I'll call it. Whatever it is, you divide it by 2 and then square it, right? So negative 10 divided by 2 is a minus 5. And then if you square a minus 5, you're going to get 25. Right? Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add 25 to both sides of the equation. I got 25 over here. And I've got a 25 over here. Okay, now I know that this side is a perfect square. I just completed the square, so I know it's a perfect square. So all I have to do is just divide minus 10 by 2. You get a minus 5, right? And it's going to be x minus 5 squared. Now, if you forgot that shortcut for whatever reason, you could factor this and it would come out to x minus 5 times x minus 5. But that's the fastest way to do it. Just whatever that middle term is, divided by 2, and that tells me what goes right there. And you don't even have to change the sign or anything. Okay, now I got some adding to do over here. I got a negative 7 that I'm going to add to 25, and that's going to give me an 18. Okay. Now I need to take square roots. I'm going to take the square root of both sides. And when I do that, what I'll get is a square root of 18 plus or minus, I should say, square root of 18 is going to equal x minus 5. I don't really need the parentheses there, but I put them there, so I'm going to leave them there. But that's what we're left with when we take the square root of both sides, right? Because the square root of x minus 5 to the second power is just x minus 5. Okay, so now we have this plus or minus 18 here, and we do need to ask, okay, that's not a perfect square. But can I divide it by any of these perfect squares? The ones that we usually look at, like 4, 9, 16, 25, and I look and I say, yeah, oh yeah, I can divide 18 by 9. That's a perfect square. So this would be the same as plus or minus 2 times 9, right? Because 18 divided by 9 is 2. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the parentheses here. I don't need them anymore. We can simplify that, right? Because the square root of 9 is 3, so I can move the 3 out in front. I get 3 square root 2 equals x minus 5, and now we are very close to being done. All I have to do to finish the problem is add 5 to both sides, and I will get 5 plus or minus 3 square root 2 equals x. And that's how you complete the square.